Here we have the chapter 2 Packet Tracer Challenge. Objectives. By the way, Packet Tracer Skills Integration Challenge, the addressing table, the SW1 VLAN 172.16.5.35. Then subnet mask is 2.5.0 and ASW-2 has VLAN 1, IP address of 172.16.5.40 and subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Then user 1, the IP address of 172.16.5.50 to I subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. User 2, we have the IP address of 172.16.5.16 and the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Then for the objectives, configure host names and IP addresses on two Cisco framework operating system iOS switches using the command line interface or the CLI. Use Cisco iOS commands to specify or limit access to the device configuration. Use iOS commands to save the running configuration. Configuration to host devices with IP addresses. Then verify connectivity between the two PC and devices. So here, for the scenario, as a recently hired LAN technician, your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN. Your tasks include configuring initial setting on two switches using the Cisco iOS and configuring IP address parameters on host devices to provide end-to-end connectivity. You are to use two switches and two hosts to host PCs on a cabled and powered network. Then we have here our requirements is use a console connection to access each switch. Name ASW1 and SW2. So configuring the IP address and the subnet mask are important to configure the user. So here the user 1 IP configuration. Type the IP address here. We have the 172.16.5.50 and the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. And for our user 2, IP configuration and our IP address is 172.16.5.60. 255.255.255.0. So trying to use console to connect the PC's devices here. We need to use console connection to connect with the user, the console with the ASW and the user 1. RS232 are now connected. Then the ASW1 to ASW2 console to user 2 RS232 also, they are now connected to each other. For connection, you have to terminal, configure terminal, okay button. So here the terminal config, configuration here, type enable, enter. So enable, after typing enable, switch the local variable was changed. Then next type the configure global, it is now on global configuration because of the hash sign in it. Now we are going to configuration terminal, then enter. Terminal, hold the terminal. Then now it is switch config, need to name the switch first. Okay, we have to name the switch first. The name is the AS router, AS1, SW1, because it's the first switch we configured. Host name AS, changing the host name, hit enter. Now we have changed the host name. Host name ASW1, and it's now changed. So here just continue. So host name ASW, we just copy the host name, and now as you can see the host name was changed, and it's now ASW1. For further addition and then configuration these terminals, and you have the finish the host name. So okay, now we are going to set the password of the console from the console line. Let's set the password, and it's now terminal or console line bty. It's now our password, then log in and then exit. Here we have the ASW1 configure slot. We have the line BTY 016. Then password A, set our password, then just log in and exit again. So followed by hello. You have enable enable secret C9 W R K. We have next one as the encrypt. And then to encrypt the password, service password encryption. In order to encrypt our password for security of our system. Next one is the we have we're going to use banner banner MOTD and the warning message warning character. So next is secret password, encrypt or clear password. Next we have to use to set the interface VLAN 1, its address. Then you need to put the IP address here 172.16.5.35. With us also the subnet mask 255.255.255.5.0. Then it's now input connected. It is now detected that the input IP address, then IP address 172.16.5.35, 255, 255, 255.255.0, the address, the subnet mask. Next is you need to save the configuration or save your configuration. So hashtag exit. All right, and now input connected. Now it can read from console by console. Right. Now this show that configuration is now saved, and that's all. Hope you like this video, and for hope you like my simple description with this configuration, and thank you.